West 9th Street for over a century was the heart of the African American community in Little Rock. I always like to describe, especially to young people, 9th Street as this big, bustling, vibrant place.
It's known as Lost West 9th Street now. Used to be a booming area for the black community and black businesses in Little Rock. Lost because the only way to now see what it once was is through pictures.
In a morning original, Wake Up Central's Michaelan Johnson joins us with a closer look at 9th Street's history. Michaelan, what happened to it?
Good morning, Hayden and Amanda. In the name of urban renewal, people were forced out of their homes and moved to other parts of the city. The nail in the coffin, the construction of I-630. Today, exhibits both online and in person help remember 9th Street's cultural significance. And now, newly discovered photos give us a look into its history.
Often when people think about 9th Street, they immediately think of the business district.
But Little Rock's West 9th Street was so much more.
People often called it a mini Harlem, so it was a mini metropolis. If you were here at that time, 9th Street is definitely where you wanted to be.
A hub for black culture and black success. Keith Fletcher with Mosaic Templar's Cultural Center says the wealth that existed on 9th Street was overwhelming.
Millions of dollars of wealth that existed right here on 9th Street. And so I think that's something that a lot of people don't know and don't realize.
So with all this success, what happened to this thriving hotspot? Well, a cluster of things had an impact. Creation of big box stores, desegregation, and the placement of I-630.
The development of 630 was not change that the African American community wanted, nor was it a change that the African American community needed.
Definitely a loss for the black culture and, and for the city as a whole, because it was such a vibrant community.
That vibrant community created history since the end of the Civil War. History that is now only told through memories.
Oh yeah, we remember the Diplomat, but honey, we called it the Dip.
And pictures. Dozens recently found by Brian Robertson with the Central Arkansas Library System. They were right under his nose this whole time.
Just happened to pull the box out one day and started looking through it, and I was like, wow, these are amazing.
Robertson says he knew this new look at history needed to be shared.
At that point, I decided to digitize them and then came up with the idea to put the exhibit together.
The exhibit uses Google Earth to look through the photos that show what was once 9th Street. You'll see kids playing, all of the homes, the businesses. You're able to see the spirit of this cultural epicenter. Another exhibit lives at Mosaic Templars. You can walk through this one. Fletcher says her hopes from either of them are that people learn about the lost jewel, and maybe developers work to bring something like Lost West 9th Street back to the capital city.
It is historic because the history lives, and we hope that one day maybe that history can be revived.
Now, if you'd like to check out those two exhibits on West 9th Street, we'll post that information on our website, thv-11.com. For now, reporting in studio, Michaelan Johnson for Wake Up Central.
That is amazing, Michaelan, just to be able to revisit that history too. And it's bittersweet, I guess, because it's amazing that we can look back a little bit, but at the same time too, it's sad and it's a little tragic that that vibrant community that was so well known is kind of no more.
I know, you look back and you see how all of that played out and you wonder, okay, what can we learn from this and how can we use that to shape our future so that we don't lose these cultural areas that obviously have so much meaning and had so much impact. It's sad to see in so many ways.
Michaelan, I'm just a little curious too. Obviously you just moved here from Texas. How much did you learn just about this neighborhood that's only just a couple of blocks from here?
I know, honestly, whenever I was looking for a story for Black History Month and just, trying to get things like that, but whenever I saw this on a website there, I was like, what is Lost West 9th Street? And, having these interviews, I learned so much. I didn't know anything about it. And so I'm so thankful, for a job like this to, learn things about it.
Yeah,
great story.
Yeah.